Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Denver Broncos.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Two teams sitting above 500 in the early season, but only one will stay that way as we're off in Week 4. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Nix. They're taking a shot on his first play. And it's picked off. But, yep, pretty clear he was out of bounds. So no interception. Incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And now they face 2nd down. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Now, this group likes to be aggressive. An early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
Again on 2nd and 10, Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Now there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Now Nix on 3rd down. That's dropped off for Dobbins. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Nix now on 1st and 10. Hits him on the out route. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Nix from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be stopped about a half second before he can pick up the first. Ball down to the 26.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest and gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Captain.
From the red zone now. He finds his running back, R.J. Harvey. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
17 yards.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal.
Hold on, son. Ready. 180.
They'll throw it again. Nix. The Broncos finish up an excellent opening series. Will Lutz now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Bengals nothing. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Gun. Stop. 11. 180. Stop.
Right to the air, Burrow. He finds Fant. And he's brought down after a short gain.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Here we go.
Man in motion, headed right.
Playing touch. Stop.
Second down carry for Jones. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Talanoa Hufanga there to make the play.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
180. 180. Stop.
Third and short, it's Burrow. And it's caught. Chase has it. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
First down from the 42.
Here we go. 180. Nice touch. Stop.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Hauled in by Tyler Boyd. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Here we go.
Running back sent in motion.
Hot.
First and 10. Here's Jones. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's second down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Here we go.
Design quarterback run here. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 2. That's another Bengals first down. 2 yards on the play. First down, Cincinnati.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals finish off their opening drive. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bengals respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Play action with Nix. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you're just kind of waiting. Right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. Nix looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. It's a gain of 22. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ready.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Ready.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Hits his running back. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Once more, it's Nix. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Gun.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Hey, can.
1st down, Burrow to throw. Hauled in left side. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. A gain of 15 there. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
1st
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
On one, ready?
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Here we go. Close. Stop.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Hits him on the end route. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Stop.
From the gun, Jones gets it. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
All set to go now from the 35.
11.
Burrow on 1st down. They'll set up the screen to Chase. We'll muster a little down to the 30. Brought down by the first-time All-Pro Nick Bonito. We'll pause now as trainers come out to work on an injured player. And this is certainly noteworthy because that is Jamar Chase who's hurt.
On 2.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Stop.
Out of the gun, a gift to Jones. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down. Staying on the ground with Jones. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. That's a short gain of 1. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
And the Bengals, 1st down.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment.
Gun. Stop.
Running back
Big
motions
13.
right.
Big 13. Stop.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought for that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Gets him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit. And you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Stop.
From the gun on 3rd down. It's Burrow. Right side cut by Higgins. We got the football, Brock, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. 4th down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or 2 short for the 1st down.
And on 4th down, out comes the Bengals field goal team and Evan McPherson. This 32 yards out on the right hash. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So the field goal team stays sidelined. They're going to go for this.
Here we go. Stop.
He gets it to Fant. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
From the gun, a give to Brown. Well, he had to power through 1 tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play. Just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
Burrow from the gun. Brought in. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Let's get set.
Boyd now in motion left.
Stop.
Burrow throwing here. 3rd and 2. He's got Jones for the completion. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
That's another Bengals first down. 1st and goal, Cincinnati.
I'm 1, ready?
So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Who knows when the deciding moment will come. We're underway in the 2nd half of a deadlocked game. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
11.
Boyd now in motion left. On 1st down, here's Burrow. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Now, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm. It's truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? That slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel Kitchen. Phillip Rivers owns that record, Brock. 25 straight completions to begin a game.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
3rd down, get to Brown. He's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Give him 8 on that one. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Burrow now on 1st down. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Trying to get it to T. Higgins. And it sets up 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
11 MT, take. 11 MT, take. 11
They send a man in motion.
Hey, can. Stop.
2nd and 10 now. It's Burrow. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
180.
To the air on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
The left side, caught by Higgins. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. They get 22 out of that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Gun.
Now we give up the middle to Jones. Some room to work. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Danger, kids. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
We go heavy on this 1st and goal. 3 tight ends in the formation.
Here we go.
Going power with the big tight end. And he's in for the touchdown. The Bengals take the lead right away in half number 2. Well, Brock, not sure the play they were running was all that disguised, but with the personnel they had out there, it was going to be tough to stop him either way.
Yeah, there's a great debate. Is it the X's and O's or the Jimmies and Joes? Yep. No debate there. That was the Jimmies and the Joes in their want-to run it right down their throat.
That one right down the middle. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So 1st down from the 41. Nix from the gun. Escapes the pocket. He can run it. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
Second down, give to Harvey. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it as they take him down for a loss. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Now Nix on 3rd down. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
And this one, touchdown inside the 30.
At their own 27-yard line.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Can. Start.
Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. They kick the running back in motion. Burrow out of the shotgun. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So first down from the 41.
Here we go.
Burrow to the air now. That pass complete to Boyd. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
So first down from the 41.
Here we go. Big 13. Big 13. Stop.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. T. Higgins, the intended receiver. So second down coming up. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Gets this to Fant, and he's taken down at the 30. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Guys, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
Let's get set. Stop.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And he cuts it back right. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Well, Brock started small at first, but then he found that lane, and it was a race to the end zone from that point on.
And it takes a little bit of everybody. How many times do we hear these coaches tell us, if you're going to get a run play for a big gain, it takes the whole group, all 10 of them around him have to do their job. Got to block up front. Receivers got to block on the perimeter. They all get it done, and a big chunk run follows.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10.
Oh, my son.
Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap.
Trouble brewing, and the Bengals bring him down. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
Third down.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Broncos football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the fourth. Not an enviable spot as they come up third and long.
Oh, my son. Ready. Ready, my son. Away, away, away. Away, away, away. Away, away, away. Away, away, away.
Third and long for him here. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Punt team on the field. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Looking to return from the 29. And it ends up a good return for them. Up past their own 40.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Right 80. Stop.
They'll start with a give to Jones. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Gun.
Throwing is Burrow. Finds him over the middle. Still has some space inside the 35. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives them a 1st down.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Here we go.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a 1st down, that's a bonus.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Right 80.
Motioning left is their running back.
Stop.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Dumps off to his running back. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Let's get set. Stop.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Looking underneath, it's Jones. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
The lead looks safe, but the pedal's staying down. They're going for this.
11 MT. Right 80. Stop.
Trying for it with Burrow. He's not going to get there. They hold him out of the end zone, partner, but it is still going to keep this offense on the field. They've got a 1st and goal.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes throwing into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Joe Burrow with the touchdown. They broke out the design, run from there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get a 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right, an extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Now Nix. Outright, and Ingram makes the grab. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Broncos hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. DJ Turner comes up with it. And the Bengals are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Burrow gets it out wide quick. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Here we go. Hey, Chance.
Give on 2nd, it's Brown. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. It's a pick up of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
1st down, Cincinnati.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
Here we go.
Running back sent in motion. Back to Brown on 1st down. No repeat success in that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play.
You know, Kate, over the years I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
You know, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
They'll run again with Brown. Cuts right. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals put up even more points in a win. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Coming in from the right, and they blocked it! They blocked it! And he's thrown down. It was a long shot after the block anyway, and they're unable to add anything on top of that touchdown.
You know, it really does, Kate. When you see that point blocked, it just deflates. You feel like the whole sideline gets deflated, but I'll tell you what else it does. It puts a little seed of doubt and thought into your kicker and your special teams, and you hate that. You really do. You want those guys playing with as much confidence as your offense and defense is. So making sure you get your kicker right and that special teams unit right, that's going to be hugely important here down the road.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Ready.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It's going to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
2nd down. Here's Nix again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the man he was after. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Air it out on 3rd. Catch made over the middle. And he eats a huge hit as he tries for the bunker. Almost nothing after the catch that time, Brock. It's going to be 4th down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. But that's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Seriously? Is that even a play?
Desperation time here on fourth. That one finds his man, Ingram. And he will get the first as they touch him down. So the Bengals take this one on the road. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Bengals emerge as winners, as we'll see you next time from Denver.